Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a sneak peek of some of the Scrap Diva Design project shares I created from August 2025 release. You can find these die sets at scrapdivadesigns.com starting August 2nd and get a 10% discount using the code PRISGEMIC10. All the details and the code will be listed in the description box below. Let's get started. So the main themes for the August release are bee related and as well as school related. And here you'll see the first project I made were the Fringed Flower #2. And the petal sizes are, there's 3 different petal sizes. And I chose to make these in one style. You can make the flower into a more rounder style by alternating the leaves. So you might have the petals going this on this middle part between these 2 leaves to make it more round. So yeah, I can make the flowers more smaller by doing that, just using the smaller petals, or you can use the medium petals or the large petals. And I chose to make these like 5 petal flowers, and I use really nice metallic cardstock rose gold paper and alternated the colors on them. And I put a gemmy, and it includes these stamen in the middle here. It's pretty nice, and the petals have really nice details, if you can see the lines on the petals. Yeah, so these are the Fringe Flower #2. Oops. Yeah, it comes in a plate, so it just like stamps out all at once, so it's pretty easy to make those flowers. And next up, I'll go into these really adorable little bees. They're just so cute. I just had so much fun. I made so many of them. You might have seen the shorts that I posted a few days back. These bees are so cute. I'm just like, I think I must have made like 6 of them. And so there's this bigger size bee here. It's so adorable. Just love it. It's holding a jam jar, or you can say like a honey jar that's like strawberry flavored. And then the bee has this really nice wing. I used vellum paper for this one, and it also has the bee pattern, the stripes here. It's covered by the jar, and I've added some jemmies there. And here's the smaller one. Oh my goodness, the smaller one is like just as cute, and it's holding the umbrella from the summer banners from the previous release, so the summer release. So it's just so funny because it's holding umbrella because it's like raining honey. So yeah, so it's so adorable. I'll show you the banner. Like, here's the banner. It comes in 5, but I've cut it out and I placed it on the bee here. So you're gonna see a lot of these bees throughout the project. The project shares. Super cute. Just love these. They're so adorable. They just fit anywhere in your projects and it'll look super adorable. So yeah, those are the cute bees. And it's also part of like a metal set, like one set for parts of the bodies mostly. And yeah, let's move on. So next up, I'm gonna show you is these words. There's quite a few of them. There's 2 word sets, and I'll show you this first one. This first one is the bee word set #1. Bee word set #1 consists of queen bee. And I love how I did this because it's sort of like honey, so it's like golden and it's like sparkly. And so I used a lot of glitter paper, and as you can see, I've layered it with foam. So the pink foam is darker than the pink glitter cardstock, so it looks more shadowy. And I just slightly like moved it over a bit, and it just like pops out the word. So I just thought it was amazing. And so it includes the shadow at the back and as another layer of shadow with the stitching on it. So it's just so beautiful. And I've added a little bee here, a little bee resin flat back for your nails. And yeah, so this one's Queen Bee, and then there's Be Kind, there's Be Mine, as well as Beautiful, and there's Honey, which is in another project that I'll show you later on. Oh, a bee fell off. And I used a different type of bee for this bee word set number 2. So bee word set number 2 consists of Be Yourself, Be Happy, and here is Believe in Yourself, and there's 2 more stuck on some other projects, which I'm going to show you later on. And yeah, let's move on. There's quite a bit I've done so far because I wanted to show you some of these, because yeah, if you're deciding to get something, you want to take a look at it. And I think I still have 5.5 more projects to go. So yeah. And here we have the really nice Honeypot mini album. And it also includes this very cute honey stick, so honey dipper. And it has 2 styles. One is like a heart, and then there's another one that is sort of like your traditional honeycomb dipper stick, but it has it's also heart shaped, so it's like striped at the top. So yeah, that's on another project which I'll show you later on. And here you see this honey from the bee word set number 1, and then the fringe flower number 2 here. And these flowers are from the flowers from the summer release, and I believe these are out of stock. And so yeah, and here you see that bee that I showed you before this project, and it's super cute. It's holding the umbrella because it's raining honey, and look how adorable it is. And it includes the dripping honey and this jar lid. I've backed it up with foam to make it more dimensional, as well as it also has another style which is like an open jar without this lid, and it's just like a oval opening of the jar here. So that's a different style that you can use for this album. And there's also another layer to this. So here you'll see the jar here, and it's kind of pearlescent white, and then this white cardstock is stitched, and then there's another layer, so it could be bigger, a little bit more bigger. Like there's like another layer here, like another metal die set that's like even bigger. So yeah, I didn't use it yet because I'm still building up this album. As you can see, I added some ribbons here, so that I tend to like to add the ribbons here because I do a lot of embellishment books, and so the embellishments are quite chunky. They're like chunky monkey, and so it's just like nice to like just close it all up with the ribbon. So this is the Honeypot mini album. It's really beautiful. And okay, let's move on. So I showed you the honey pot. So I'm gonna show you the the other style of the honey stick and honey dipper. And so here's that honey dipper style number 2. That's part of this honey jar here. And look how cute this is. Isn't this cute? This is the baker gnome that I used. And the reason why I used this is I thought it was perfect because the paper collection that I'm using is called Be Happy by Paper Rose. And yeah, so and there's the stamp set, the let me see what it's called, the Be Happy stamp set from Scrap Diva, and I'll show you right after this gnome. It's really, really awesome, the bee stamp, because it has so many different styles, and this particular one here, I made it into the hat with the bees flying around. It's so cute. So it's like this one style here. I stamped it 3 times and it makes a perfect pattern for the hat. Like, just adorable. I just love it. And yeah, this I'll list the link for the bigger gnome as well. And so this bee stamp, I used some white gel. Let me see what brand it is. It's not here with me yet, but it's this brand, Sakura, I think. Let me see. Let me try to find one. I think it is called Sakura. And, yeah. I just don't have it with me. It's, oh, Jelly Roll. It's actually, yeah, Jelly Roll by Sakura. And so, in the white gel, so I colored the wings like that, and it's just so beautiful. Like, if you're looking for bee patterned like cardstock paper, you can just make it yourself with that bee stamp, the Be Happy stamp. So I'll show you the other ones that are part of the bee stamp set. And I'm taking all the ones that I used to make the bee stamp set so I can show you. Okay, so it took all the projects that had the bee stamps. So here I've stamped out these circular ones, and I'm gonna use these. These circles are from the flower, forgot what you call it. Like, there's this really elegant flower borders die set, and so these are in the middle of them, and so I just stamped it onto this pearlescent white paper and used the circle die set within the oh, I think it's called Flower Doily, yes. And I think it was in May, the flower doily. So I used those circular template dies, and I cut it out, and they make great like embellishments for your projects. So I'll show you how I'm going to use these later on. And so this is also part of the bee stamp set, the Be Happy stamp set. And also these sunflowers, I've shown you, if you've seen the video, the Christmas in July hop, I used the sunflowers. So it's just like perfect for this month's release, because these sunflowers are like a major theme for this Be Happy collection that I have and all these projects. So I just like was so happy I was able to use more of the sunflower die set. This is from the Scrap Diva Designs sunflower bag topper number small. And so what I did was I stamped the bee stamp in the middle of the sunflower. Look how nice this is. It could act as like a badge or a ribbon, like for anything like, you know, for your scrapbooks. And I just thought this was like really pretty. Look how pretty this is. Here's another of that stamp. It's just so pretty. and another one. So it's so awesome. And here is another one, Let It Be, and as well as Just Be You. It's so cute. And moving on are these library card pockets, and they're also part of the release, and they're super beautiful. I love the edging here. Sorry. And here you can take the card out, and there's also this hole and the whole reinforcement here. And there's two styles. There's a circular one. I added a ribbon here. And you can like do, if you have like a stamp that has those library card kind of pattern, you can stamp it on here. It's like really neat. And here's that paper that was the Be Happy paper. And there's daisies on them. And these daisy flowers are part of another die set. They're from the, I believe it's the, let me see which one it's from. It might be, sorry, it might be, I think it's from the, sorry, I think it's from the Honeycomb Set. Yeah, these flowers. And so I'm going to show you this one here, and I also decorated it, and here is the other style. It's like a flower. I'm not sure you can see it. It's like a flower reinforcement. And I've added a ribbon at the top to make it look extra pretty. Or you can also make it act like you know, you can hang it somewhere with the hole, or you can make it a flip tag, anything. And I've layered it up with these really cute gnomes. And this gnome kind of looks like the baker gnome, like right here. So I just thought it was like perfect, like this paper collection matches with this release, and I was like super happy because there's so many die sets from Scrap Diva Designs that like really go together with this whole theme. So yeah, so these are the library card pockets. And okay, there's quite a few more projects left, and I just like so excited. I made so much stuff already. And okay, let's move on. So the next project I have are these really cute bee bag toppers. These bee bag toppers, there's two of them, and so one is facing this away and one is facing that away. I'm guessing you can like decorate on both sides, so one bee can be here. So I just did two to show you like right away what it looks like. So both views all at the same time. And it's carrying this really cute daisy flower, and it's blushing, and the eyes are super cute, and these wings, I put vellum on there. And this one I've added a charm, a honeycomb charm, so it's really adorable, these bag toppers. And let's move on. And so next up we have these honeycombs. I was talking about the daisy flowers. So here they are. I'm just like really loving this release. So this honeycomb set is just like, it looks like this. And what I did with this one, I made it into a shaker. And so what I did, how I got this is that I just cut out this part here, this end part. So it came out like this. So it gives you so many different varieties. And I've added some bees in the shaker and some little like diamond dots or something like that in there. It's just super beautiful. It comes with these bees, one small one and a big one, and also these daisies. And I just thought these are super beautiful embellishments. for your projects. And I've punched a hole here, and then I added these charms with the jump ring. And here you see a honeycomb and a pink bee, as well as a pink flower. It's so pretty. I just love it. It's so pretty. Here's this one. They're both shakers. It's just like, look at the bees moving in there. So cute. Don't know why this one, the middle one. Oh, the little diamond dots. Yeah, it's so cute. Okay, let's move on. So next up is this one here. This one here is called the, let's see what this one's called. This one is called the Beehive mini album, and so it comes with like this little small one and then this big one. I made it into a shaker, and here you see those adorable bees. And yeah, it's just so cute. I think you can even layer it like this, like that. But it's like also a little embellishment here that you can add to wherever. And so yeah, so like a little close-up of this honeycomb. There's like little bears here, so it's not necessary you have to put bee here. You can put a bear because bear loves honey, and they're always somewhere near a beehive or something like that. And here's one of those words again. This is part of the bee word set number 2, Be Wild, and the flower again, and then this summer flower, and the leaves here. These leaves, oh yeah, these leaves are part of this set here. I should add the leaves here. So I have more, I believe, but yeah. So yeah, these leaves are from this set here, this honeycomb set. And so I'm just like loving this release so much. And so let's move on. Yeah, it's starting to like fill up the whole area here. And so finally we have this one is called the Hexagon Honeycomb. There's 2 sizes. So this is the smaller one. I punched it out so you could see what the size difference is. And this is the larger one. And I just love how big this one is. Let me measure it and show you. This one is like approximately 5 inches by 5.5, I believe, inches. So, and then this one here, the smaller one, is about 4.5 inches by 4 inches. So yeah, and I'm like, I made this into a shaker too. It's kind of like staticky right now, but yeah, it's super adorable. And I'll show you what I'm gonna do with this. And so I've used this honeycomb stick. I've had this honeycomb stick for a while. It was like so big, and I don't know, like I didn't have like a big hexagon until now, so I was pretty happy with that. And this this honey dipper is about 5 3/4 inches tall. So just in case you want to make something similar like this. And also I've used these hexagon from a previous, it's from I think February release of this year. It's called the Hexagon double stitched set here to make the cover, like the shaker part. So yeah, so it's like the, what do you call this, acetate, to cut out the acetate here and to make the bottom part the base part. And so what you're getting is just this pattern piece here, this hexagon pattern piece. And so I used this bigger, not the biggest one, but like I think it's the second biggest one, and then the third biggest one for layering. So yeah, so this is what I did. It's super cute because yeah, it's like you can make it into an album and fit so much stuff in here. And yeah, it's like, look at these little bears and little honeycombs in each section, and it has like little glittering little diamond dots in there. And then I again use the sunflower, and what's neat about this is I used vellum. The alternating is vellum instead of like solid cardstock. And what I did was I don't know if you can see, is like I've like splashed it with some gold watercolor on it. It's really cool. So the sunflower, I'll list it in the description box as well. And here's that big bee, and it's in the middle of the sunflower, which is really cool. And here is another word, the B word set number 2, sweet. And these daisies are from the I believe the Honeycomb Set, and the leaves as well. And I've added these charms here, so so the bee sees the flower and it makes like this honeycomb, and all the honey is being put into the pot. So it's like a cycle here. So I thought it was cool to put these charms here to show the cycle. And here's a little globe of like little gold stars, the sparkling. And yeah, let's open up the album. And here we have the first page. I've decided to cut this probably like in half, the pattern paper here, and I glued the sides here so it could act as a pocket here. And so I have like a little piece of like fuzzy cut out part of this paper, and to demonstrate I just put it in like this. See, it can go in, you can put stuff in here, and here's a gnome hiding behind some jars of honey, and it's like super cute. It's like has a dipper, so it's like hiding behind there. And here we have some more dippers with honey. And I just thought this was like so cool. I just thought about this. I was like, I want it to be like hanging off of here, but you can take it out like this. And so what I did was I have this like ribbon, and I stuck some double-sided tape on the one side behind here, one here and one here, and left the middle like open so that you can place stuff in here, like slip stuff in here like this. And it's like a nice design. I just thought that was neat. And so next up we have this like bee paper that matches on the side. And here we have this gnome with the honeycomb. He's holding a honeycomb. And so here we have this beautiful honeycomb that we did. And so these flowers are Scrap Diva. They're like quite a while ago. I think they're called Frilly Flowers, but I'll just link it in the description box below if you're interested. And so what I thought was like you could even put magnets here, and then magnet here, and then use a pattern paper to hide the magnet, and then you can just like, you know, have the magnet stick here. But I'm just gonna use a tape for now. And look how pretty this is. Like, it's just so awesome. And the binding here I did on my own. If you're interested, just let me know. Maybe I'll make a tutorial if you're interested. And so here, yeah, so I used double-sided tape to stick this on for now. But I thought it was like a nice backdrop. Like, look how beautiful this is. So it's part of the die set, the Hexagon Honeycomb die set. So this bigger one, and it also includes a smaller one. So I just thought it's so like perfect. Look how perfect this is. And so yeah, it's just so awesome. Just like, and I was thinking you can even put your like photos in the middle here. It'll look so nice, like a portrait frame and background or something like that. It looks pretty. And here we have the next page, some more gnomes, and you know, you can like start using up these like embellishments and putting them inside here. So I just thought that would be like so cool. Like this one can go here like this, something like that. Or like little bees can be here, or the words, you can fill them up. Like you can have some words here. I'm just trying to find one here. Like be mine. Like it's so cool. Look how pretty this is. And then you have that little honeycomb. I mean this beehive. And yeah, it could fit here. Like little embellishments. I'm gonna fill this all up. And yeah, and here we continue on. I fussy cut these and put some foam to make it look more dimensional. As you can see, it's really cute. And this last page, you can write something here. And then I also made a pocket here, and there's a bigger pocket here, so you can put bigger things in there. I'm just going to show you. I'm going to slip it in here. This is a small one, but like, you know, you have like tags you can put inside there. And yeah, it's just super awesome. I just love this. So yeah, that's about it. That's all my projects. And I'll put all the links to where you can get this on August 2nd. And my code for 10% off is Prisjamic10. I'll also put the code down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Toodaloo.